joining us today are Leslie Jane Seymour, the editor-in-chief of More Magazine, and clinical psychologist Dr. Betsy Schur Levy. You had your mouth open when you were watching that piece.
Get these mothers an edition of More Magazine and let them grow up like real adults. I mean, there's a difference between wanting to be, 17 again and wanting to grow, be beautiful as you are at your age. That's a different thing.
But it's hard for women to accept that. You also use this great phrase. It's something about desperate housewives.
We live in a desperate housewives time where everybody is supposed to be babylicious 24/7. And women have forgotten the age. You've still got to be age appropriate for that babyliciousness, and it's not 19. For me, it's not 19.
In the Sunday, the style section of the New York Times from yesterday, they talked about 60. 60 is not the new 40. This is a big issue for you, Betsy.
It really is a big issue for me, Jane, because I think this whole theory of 50 is 30, 40 is 20, 60 is 40 is telling us that it is not okay to be 40, 50, 60. It's only okay to be 20, 30, etc. So we're telling our daughters aging is not wonderful. Aging does not involve a greater sense of self, a beautiful growing family. We're telling our daughters, be young, be seductive, be beautiful. We're taking away their future, their aspirations to get older and beautiful, and older is beautiful.
And guess what? You can't stop it. That's my favorite thing, is you just have, you know what? Everybody gets here at some point, and you can alter some things. And I really believe, everybody should live the way they want to and do it the way you want to do it.
Absolutely.
But you can't stop from getting older.
All right, so you talked, Betsy, about how some of your patients only come to you now. You have a better practice once you turn 50 than 40 because of that life experience that really helps you.
Yeah.
That's
very
happened
true,
for me.
Jane.
That's happened for you with your magazine.
Yes.
So then how do you learn to use that as a real stepping stone for better self-esteem and feeling good about yourself?
I think that parents really need to show teenage daughters in this case, the wonderful accomplishments of aging, not just professionally, not just personally, but in terms really of self-esteem. If you sit around with a bunch of women who are now getting into their 50s, certainly you'll hear them say, I really feel more at peace now than I did in my younger years.
Well, that may be
I have
true.
a greater sense of self.
And you have to pull that out of yourself, and you have to share that with your children so that they know that there's something to look forward to. There is a wisdom that comes with aging.
So
Absolutely true.
What do you guys say to these women with the age inappropriate behavior?
Well, I mean, we're all against the age inappropriate. It's just, and they come to us, the number one thing they ask for is how to dress appropriately, how to behave appropriately, and they come to More Magazine for that guidance. So that's the guide.
We want to tell them to be the parent, to be the mother, that your teenage daughter, as much as she wants a friend and someone to share clothes with and talk about the parties with, she really wants a mom, and she wants parents. And that's the message we're trying to put out there. We're trying to take away from this very strong Hollywood media idea that only youth is beautiful and only youth is seductive, and that's what youth is about. We're really trying to do what More Magazine is doing and show the beauty of aging.
You get one last word.
Yeah, no, I just think it's wonderful to be age appropriate, and it's wonderful to be wise, and it's wonderful to pass that on. You can still look good, though, while you age.
And we're trying.
But don't run from it.
All right. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Jane.
Really appreciate it.
It was great to be here.
When we come back...